Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of You Know What, Keith's Boxing Gym Talk. I'm your host, K-Rap216. Thank you guys for tuning in today. What I want to get in today, we're going to talk about something that's been circulating for like the past couple of weeks. I know I'm late on touching on the subject, but I'm still going to talk about it anyway and give my opinion on it. Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson and this whole thing that's going on. People saying who's ducking who. Like and subscribe, please. Like and subscribe. I'm just kind of on the fences with both teams. Shakur Stevenson, one of the best in the world. A lot of people consider him to be number 3. I consider him to be number 2 or a possible number 1 in the world, man. Considering the performances that Usyk has had against a kickboxer, and in a way, even though he won convincingly, but it wasn't a dominant performance like I thought it was going to be. But nevertheless, though, Shakur Stevenson, one of the best in the world. Devin Haney, one of the best in the world. He's on a lot of people's top 10 pound-for-pound list. And there's just this whole thing going on about who the catch weight, 144. And now a lot of people are saying just because Shakur Stevenson is not jumping to that fight that he's ducking. I don't think he's ducking. It's just that you want these guys to move up and weight so fast. His last fight was at 140. The fight before that, he was at lightweight fighting Williams Zepeda. Just like I said with Bam Rodriguez, everybody wants him to move up and fight in a way in his next fight. You have to give these fighters some time to get acclimated to this weight class. I understand that Shakur Stevenson is an anomaly. Devin Haney, he's a great, if he would retire today, he would be a Hall of Famer. He's a 3-division champion, former lightweight undisputed champion. I don't think that he's ducking. The weight class. Shakur doesn't want to jump to 144. Doesn't want to agree because, he wants to feel important in his negotiations. And I feel him. He wants to feel important. Yes, Devin Haney has the better resume right as of now. Yeah, he does. But Shakur Stevenson, he definitely has a hell of a resume. He's a 4-division weight champion. 4-division weight champion. And just moving up just like that, 135 one fight, then 140 the next fight, and then going up to welterweight fight the next fight. We just got to come like 143. I think that's the best weight class. When Devin Haney first fought at welterweight, where was he at? 143 when he fought Jose Ramirez. And he got so much flack in that fight. You know what? I know why. Because he had to get acclimated to that weight class. He just moved up, even though Ramirez is not a lifelong welterweight, but it was still a weight higher than what Devin Haney is used to fighting at. Now, we've seen what he did with Ryan Garcia at 140. Even though that fight is tainted, it's always going to be tainted because of the 0.002, whatever was in his system, steroids was in his system. But we see how hard that was when he was at 140 and he fought somebody that was 143.5 pounds in Ryan Garcia. And we see how he struggled with that. Yeah, we know that Hook was kicking his ass all night, but that had a lot to do with that weight and stuff like that. So I feel like Devin Haney should just, be a little feared with this. You guys are both worldly recognized as the best in the world. If I had to give it to who is selling better tickets, man, I don't know. Devin Haney, he does his fair shake with ticket sales, pay-per-view sales. Shakur Stevenson, if I want to say, I think the Garden was sold out. It was close to sold out. I think it was sold out. A lot of people came from New Jersey to support him. Devin Haney just got to look at it in Shakur Stevenson's eyes too, man. Like, man, you just making me jump all these weight classes in a short span of time in a matter of 18 months and stuff like that. I figure 143 is the best weight class, right? I mean, the best weight right now for these guys to fight at. Like I said, Shakur Stevenson, but if you really want this fight, man, and you really believe that you can beat Devin Haney, I would go ahead and get into that fight and try to make some stronger negotiations. Something, man. The weight clause, what's that called? The rehydration clause. Why don't you have to say so on that or something like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see this fight. These are two of the best in the world. I'll be very anticipated. I would gladly watch this fight and gladly order this fight, because these are some of my favorite fighters right now in this division. With Shakur Stevenson being my favorite, one of my favorite fighter right now. But I'm trying to be non-biased as I can, though. Devin Haney has got to see it in Shakur Stevenson's eyes. Maybe he doesn't want to make the same mistakes that Devin Haney was making and moving up in weight class and stuff like that. And he's seen how he struggled with Ryan Garcia, and Jose Ramirez. But he did have a dominant performance at his second fight at welterweight, and with Brian Norman, that was a great, spectacular performance. They had his number. I think they got his body ready for the welterweight division, or you know what I'm saying. So, if I was Shakur Stevenson, you would want to play it smart. You have a good team. You got a grandfather that's looking out for you, and your as your trainer. He doesn't want to see anything go wrong because of these weight clauses, and we don't want to hear no more excuses, or whoever loses that fight. We don't want to hear any more excuses about weight and stuff like that. That these fighters get acclimated to the weight class. I said the same thing with Bam Rodriguez too, and that's all I'm saying with Shakur Stevenson, and I'm saying with Devin Haney. Yes, the world wants to see these fights. Let this fight marinate. Let these let Shakur Stevenson get his body built up for the welterweight division. Him moving up too many weight classes at one time is going to blunt his speed, and his reflexes is everything. So that is my time. I probably will make another video tomorrow or Sunday or something like that. You guys can like and subscribe. Put in the comments what you want me to talk about next, man. If you agree or you disagree with it, I appreciate all of it, man. Appreciate my last video. Did some numbers. Did a few likes. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you guys later.